Unc said, hey, mama needs to go and have someone help out. I'm gonna get her in a facility. Jet said, I'm gonna tell you what's not gonna happen. Mama about to be with me. Here's my question. How did that go over in the family? Because if you the grandson, that means there's a generation ahead of you, children, that might have opinions that you don't share. We know why you good at taking care of mom. That shit happens.
Yeah, it is. You know what?
Go ahead and share with the people why your uncles and your daddy said, well, the only reason why you better than us at taking care of mom.
It's because you gay.
In the moments when you were in the house, how did you do?
Not the best. Looking back in hindsight. So I think that, oh wow, you are really unpacking some stuff here.
Parenting Up, Caregiving Adventures with comedian Jay Smiles is the intense journey of unexpectedly being fully responsible for my mama. For over a decade, I've been chipping away at the unknown, advocating for her, and pushing Alzheimer's awareness on anyone and anything with a heartbeat. Spoiler alert, this shit is heavy. That's why I started doing comedy, so be ready for the jokes. Caregiver newbies, OGs, and village members just willing to prop up a caregiver, you are in the right place.
Hi, this is Zeddy. I hope you enjoy my daughter's podcast. Is that okay?
Today's supporter shout out is from YouTube at Latrell Pettit 4066. Congratulations, Janae. Happy birthday, Queen Zeddy. Party hat emoji and red heart emoji. Thank you so very much. Zeddy is a queen, and it was a happy birthday indeed. If you would like to be the recipient of a supporter shout out, and I hope you want to be, because I can't wait to hear from you, please leave a review on Apple Podcasts, YouTube, or Instagram. We are Parenting Up everywhere. Today's episode is Caregiving Your Calling. Family, you know what it is, you know what it do. It's your girl Jay Smiles, and we're about to pop into a hot and hilarious episode with my guy. Some call him Jet, like the magazine. Some people say he said Jet Black because he happens to not be light skinned. I don't think that's any of it. I see Jet because what he does is take over the room fast. Pew! Just like airplanes do, okay? So my guy, Jahmell Terrell. Nope, that's not his middle name. That is the last name, which is why I told y'all Jet. There's an E in there. We ain't getting into all of that. I met this dude before anything about caregiving. He knew my daddy. So y'all know this is a soft spot in my heart. All right, Jet, how you doing, baby?
Good, baby. Good to be here with you, Janae. Good to be here with you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Now listen, we met, I ain't gonna even
ago.
say.
Right, please
eons.
don't.
And eons, to you young people, that means 2 weeks, okay?
Exactly.
Look it up, ask your mama. We'll get to how I met you and why I've known you that long.
Okay.
A little later.
Okay.
But right now, this is the Parenting Up podcast.
Absolutely.
We are here to talk about being a family caregiver for individuals with dementia, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, anything in the dementia family.
Okay.
And before we get into how crazy you are just for no reason, I want to talk about your life as a caregiver. So you actually were deep in it.
Deep.
Tell us about who did you care for?
My grandmother.
Okay.
Murphy May.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Murphy. Okay.
Oh, Murphy.
Murphy.
Okay.
May. Yeah, my grandmother. Very, very important figure in my life.
Okay.
Very important figure in my life. And just a really unique lady. And I mean, like all of us, we have grandmothers that we love just poured into us and everything like that. So when it got time for her when she started to decline, some really hard questions,
Okay.
going on in the family. And to me, I'm like a really, you know me, I'm really lighthearted and
Yeah.
everything like that. And to me, it just wasn't a question. Like, this lady taught me how to love me. So how I cannot like give that back.
Exactly.
So it was just one of those things. It was just like a no-brainer. Now I did not know what I was getting myself into.
Had you
but
known.
No, okay. Had I
we
known,
don't
I
have
think
to
I
answer
still
it.
would have done it. But I probably would have implored a lot more help.
I love that.
I would have. I definitely
Looking
would
back
have.
on
Yep,
it, you would
yep.
have established
Yep.
a crew, a network,
A
a support
support, yep,
system
yep.
in advance.
Yep.
So tell me, and this is for our viewers and listeners who might be very new to this, okay? Because we get people from all over the world. Some, their family members got diagnosed last week.
Okay.
Others, the family member is now in heaven. So it's
Okay.
a wide range.
Okay.
Did you see your grandmother declining before she was diagnosed? Did you say, hey, you know what? I know people get old and they forget where your purse is, but something ain't right with her. Did you have that?
No. Embarrassingly, I did not.
Don't be embarrassed.
I was embarrassed because I'm
Okay.
so close with her. And it was like, what happened, Janae? She started reverting back to, like, yes, she had gotten older and everything like that, a little bit of slow pace and things like that. Her mind was still really, really good all the way up until the end.
Okay.
But this is what the triggers, that's the little indicators that started to come. One day, my uncle, who lived in D.C.,
Okay.
we were talking about, because he was her power of attorney.
Okay.
And so we were talking about some of her bills, something that had happened or whatever. My grandmother would stay up late and watch these infomercials, and all of a sudden, she was paying like $2,000 for the Cat Society, and she had bought she had reestablished her wine club collection and everything like that. Now, as embarrassed as I was about not knowing that the dementia was onset of dementia, I'm thinking that my grandma, she always had book clubs, wine clubs, all this stuff like that. I'm just thinking that, hey,
She's still turning up.
She's still turning up, right? and the wine was great. So,
and who doesn't want a little wine?
who don't want a little wine?
Okay, okay.
So,
Now, where was she living at the time?
in St. Louis. Me and my grandmother were in St. Louis, and
Okay.
my Uncle Donald was in D.C. He was an attorney, and obviously because that's her son, she felt comfortable with having him as power of attorney. But I was day-to-day caregiver.
I got you.
And so initially it was fine because she was in her house, I was in my house.
Okay.
But then after so many calls started to come,
Okay.
I knew that we had to be together.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Did she ask you to move in? Did the family ask you to move in, or you did that on your own?
I did that on my own, and I did it on my own.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
My uncle had made this executive decision that he was going to come and put her in a facility, and that just did not work for me. So I made the decision that she's just gonna come to my house,
Okay.
and that's what we're gonna do.
Unc said, hey, mama needs to go and have someone help out. I'm going to get her in a facility. Jet said, I'm going to tell you what's not going to happen. Mama about to be with me. Here's my question. How did that go over in the family? Because if you the grandson, that means there's a generation ahead of you, children, that might have opinions that you don't share.
Correct.
Okay.
And that was a great way of saying that, Jay, because it really was exactly how it happened in my family. Yeah, I guess I did overstep. In hindsight, I guess I did. But I don't regret it, A, because I know my heart was in a good place. And then B, which is probably more importantly, is that I was boots on the ground.
Okay.
So my Uncle Donald, like I said, was in D.C. I had another uncle in San Francisco. And then my dad was there, but
There we go.
that's a whole nother conversation.
That's right.
Because I was his caregiver as well.
Okay. All right.
So because they weren't there, I felt like my opinion superseded theirs.
Yeah, I'm for it.
So
I don't think there's anything to apologize about. I just wondered if they gave you hell.
well, they did give me hell, and I do always, Black folks, Southern families and stuff like that. It's not necessarily apologies, but you are very concerned about stepping on toes, especially
Absolutely.
when it's members of the previous generation. It's just something about a sense of respect and like, and
Yes.
just how hierarchy of things and how we all go. So
That's right.
I was concerned, and they did kind of give me a little a little hard time. But I think that after they all realized how well I was taking care of their mother, then it just became like, oh, okay, okay. And then I honestly think that they were happy that somebody, I kind of relieved them
Right,
in a certain sort of
right,
way.
right.
You know what I'm
In a
saying?
way that they could trust. They could
Yes,
trust you.
yes,
They knew you were connected to her.
yes.
And like, let's just be bold and frank with it. That meant they didn't have to pay for
Yep.
the facility.
Yes.
They didn't have to check on her.
Yep.
They didn't have to come do a weekend.
Yep.
Because baby boy got it.
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
noticed you named a daddy
Mhm.
and a couple of uncles.
Mhm.
That's all men.
Yes.
There were any daughters, granddaughters?
No.
What?
No daughters, no granddaughters.
Now, you know, it's not the most common story in family caregiving, where it's all sons and grandsons, and then the grandson says, I got
This.
mama.
Right.
Had you been a caregiver ever before? Did you think about nursing? Did you do CPR
Nope.
at the Y?
No. But I wasn't afraid of that
Why not?
because I had spent a lot of time with my grandmother.
Okay.
Like a lot of time.
Like all the time.
Like all the time.
Yeah.
And she was when I say, I kind of like kind of tongue in cheek when I say she taught me how to love myself before she taught me how to love me.
Okay.
That's not hyperbole at all. This is a real thing, and because of that, our bond was just there. Now, she was a particular woman, so I didn't know all of that until I got into it. But I just felt like even if we were able to find the best facility ever with the best caregivers ever, they're gonna have more than just her to deal with.
That's right.
And I just didn't want her to have to wait 1 second for anything, any of the services
You
that
like,
she needed.
my grandmama
Yes.
ain't gonna be sitting in
Correct.
pee.
Exactly. See, I tried to.
Tell the truth, baby. Parenting Up podcast,
Yes.
we cuss. We dime out other family members.
Yes, okay.
Because shit, they did it. We didn't do it. We just telling the story.
Absolutely. And that's so okay. So now I didn't want her to sit in nothing
That's right.
for too long.
That's
you know,
right.
this lady was a very particular way. She didn't leave a house without a face on and
Okay.
all of the stuff. And
Come
so
on, Grandmama.
I wanted her to transition with some dignity
I love it.
and integrity. And
Now, what was your career at the time?
so, oh, okay.
The legal part.
Well, so I had taken a break. So I was working for the mayor in Atlanta, and then I had left because she had a slip and fall first.
Okay. So you moved back because
home,
of
yes,
her
Yes.
care. Even before you were full time
Correct.
per se.
Correct.
You actually moved back home because of her needs.
Correct.
That's my story too. That's what
Yeah.
got me back to the South, caring
Really?
for people. Yep.
Wow.
It
I
was
didn't know
It
that
was my
part.
grandparents.
Oh.
It was my mom's mom who got ill, and I said I got to get back to the South.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fought it though for a minute because I didn't want to go back home. St. Louis is not any.
It's not Atlanta.
It's not Atlanta.
Let's leave it at that.
Okay.
Just
And
in case somebody from the Lou watched this.
Okay.
And they're like, I know he damn sure didn't.
Right.
So, but you get back there.
Yes.
How old was she when she was diagnosed? Ish.
91.
Oh, so she was kicking it.
Oh, yeah.
If she had been living by herself that long.
That long.
What
Yes.
did she eat? I need to go ahead and pick that up on the way home.
Well, she raised, and she taught me how to raise some Swiss chard.
Okay.
We raised so much peas, cabbage, tomatoes. One year we did some watermelon up the tree, you know, because they got to grow up and with the little yellow flower. Yeah, so we had to do all of that. But so she always felt like
So that's organic.
it's organic.
Look, for the kids, that means organic. If you grow it in your own backyard.
Organic.
It's
Please and
organic,
thanks.
baby.
Yes, okra.
Okay, I love it.
Just all the things,
Okay.
man. And it was a blessing to be able to spend that kind of quality time with her. And I didn't know it at the time. You never know the assignment when you're in it kind of thing. But some of the nuggets that she gave me, like I remember one time we was out back in our garden, and she was like, Jahmell, I believe that this is the key to life. It's like you have to physically put your hands in the earth,
Oh, wow.
and that always stuck with me.
That's a big deal.
It is. I thought so anyway.
I mean, we out here in this beautiful park. I'm about to go grab me some dirt
Yes.
and just roll it all around my arms.
Take your
Ooh,
shoes
it
off.
can't hurt.
It can't hurt nothing.
Everything is crazy as hell right now. You can't hurt.
Gosh, don't even mention
I'm not.
it.
I'm not.
Don't
I'm
even mention
not.
it.
I'm not. Did you find yourself needing caregivers to come into the home to give you breaks? Did you have family members, neighbors? Obviously, you weren't in the house 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
In the moments where you weren't in the house, how did you handle that?
Not the best. I don't. Looking back in hindsight, so I think that. Oh wow, you are really unpacking a lot of stuff here. Okay, so Janae, because there was an all-male crew in the family or whatever, I think that, and it was a little contentious 1st. I think that I was hell-bent on being right. Okay? I was hell-bent on being right. And because of that, I didn't employ help from my uncles and from my cousins and stuff like that. So I had a hard time.
Okay.
But I had a neighbor that was 3 doors down.
Okay.
And she saw me one day. Me and my grandmother, we used to go on Saturday mornings. We would do our 3 S's: Schnucks, Soulard, and Sam's.
Oh.
Okay, and that was my grandmother's thing. She loved doing all of that. Soulard is a farmer's market.
Okay.
And then Schnucks is another grocery store, and then Sam's for her bulk.
Okay.
And then we come back in, and then she start preparing stuff.
I love it.
So this neighbor, Miss Tommy saw me and my grandmother coming in one Saturday, and she didn't say anything or whatever. But a couple weeks later, she was like, "Oh, you take care of your grandmother?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Okay." She was like, "Well, if you ever need anything, kind of let me know."
Aww.
So I was like, "All right, fine." Now nobody's independently wealthy, so I need to work.
Okay.
But how can I work? So I got this job at this hotel 2 blocks away from the house.
What?
Overnight.
What?
So after I put her down,
Okay.
I would call Miss Tommy. Miss Tommy, she down.
Okay.
You got a key. When I'm about to go to work, I'll be back at 7 o'clock. Like, if anything happened between, just let me know. So that's how I managed that. And then all the other stuff, I didn't get a break.
I gotta say this. Shout out to all the Miss Tommies, okay,
Yes.
across the world
Yes.
that see the family caregiver and ask us what we need before we even know to make a request.
Yes. Yes.
And then they actually show up and do it.
Well, see, this is the thing about that, Janae. I think that we lost community as the generations gotten down, because it seemed like to me that all the older people like that were concerned with her. Anytime we would go out and they would see me with her, like it was unbelievable, like a whole world unlocked.
Okay.
Of elderly people. This
Right.
weren't people like my age or whatever. They just saw me taking care of her, and then they would come up to me at Sam's and say, "Oh, this is so good, baby. Do you need anything? Let me grab that."
You like,
I mean,
okay.
I'm 6'6". I can get it, man. But thank you.
And thank you, stranger.
Yes.
When
yes,
my
yes.
family members
Yes.
and friends and maybe not have been around as often.
I think that when people share a common bond, it makes them want to be in service.
I love it. I love
Yep,
it.
yep.
I love it. I remember you telling me in our little chat about this that it was funny to me.
Okay.
That you said the men in your family and the generation above, they said, well,
God.
we know. We know why you good at taking care of mama.
Mm-hmm.
That shit had me rolling.
Yeah, it is. You know what?
Go ahead and share with the people why your uncles and your daddy said, well, the only reason why you better than us at taking care of mama.
It's because you gay. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why.
Anybody
That's
that is
why.
listening, let me say this. We are sitting in the park. We just participated in the Walk to End Alzheimer's. It is the biggest Alzheimer's Day of Awareness and Money Raising ever to exist.
Mhm.
And we have watched everybody break the stuff down, and now the sun is shining, and we got trees behind us and birds chirping. I almost fell out the chair the way he said, well, because you gay. Now, what's hilarious to me and also bullshit is that why they couldn't just let you have it? Just let it be that you're good at something that they could use some improvement. But no. They got to figure out how come there is an excuse as to why you good and they not good. Sometimes we just better than our elders. Sometimes we're just better. We're just better. Not at everything, but at some stuff, we're just better. But that tickled the shit out of me.
You know what? It was one of those things for me. Yes, I laughed it off. But because of my family history, I knew it before they said it. Okay. That wasn't a new phenomenon or dynamic that like why would they would say something like that. I knew what it was before they said it. I don't know. Listen, it may be. I don't care. The cares as long as this lady get what she needs. I don't care how she got it. But I think that Janae, sometimes men feel so inept when they can't provide for loved ones. That frustration turns into anger, or they lash out at that, and it's simply because, and I'm not trying to, I done had knockdown, drag out fights with these guys or with these men in my family or whatever, but I do know that they aren't evil heart or, got maliciousness in their hearts. But I do think that sometimes I can do better things.
And you were better.
And I was better.
Everybody saw it.
And everybody saw it.
We don't really care why. We don't really care why.
Yeah.
What were some things that happened while you were caring for your grandmother that really gave you a belly laugh or made you say, I just can't believe that just happened? Like what in the world, like what just happened?
Oh my God, where do I start with that?
Anyone you want, baby.
Okay.
Anything about maybe the patterns that you all had or the schedule that you thought you were going to keep?
Oh, yeah.
But then she ain't want to keep the same schedule you wanted to keep?
Ooh.
Or food?
Food was a big one.
Okay.
Again, my grandmother taught me how to raise food, and so food was a big thing, right? She's the only female, so she always cooked for all of us. So food was a big thing. But in the end, or nearing the end, she could not eat anything. But I was still used to her or whatever, so I'm making big meals, preparing big.
You like, it's Easter Sunday dinner on Tuesday.
On a Tuesday.
In June.
And then she gonna get to the table and very, very peckish. And that's real nice.
Right.
Okay?
And you're like, I know so well I didn't just slave over this stove.
And then I started to have a complex because can I not cook as good?
Right. You like, is it not good? It don't taste good?
No, she just didn't have any appetite. And then she started kind of like, and then the doctors were telling me like that was a part of the decline, the loss of appetite. But there was just a lot of road trips, a lot of funnies, a lot of...
road trips?
Oh yeah, like our Saturday morning trips was a thing.
But she got in the car and went with you?
Yes.
I ain't know if Miss Neighbor stayed with her.
No.
We got in these streets.
And we have to go through every aisle. Every one of them.
Was she pointing at stuff or you just knew what to get?
So the things that I knew to get, I knew to get.
Okay.
But she still like the aisle is the field trip.
Okay.
She gonna discover some stuff and
I love that. I never thought about that. The aisle is the field trip.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. Go into the spice, little spice store where all the fresh spices is. So she's smelling this and she want to get it. What are we doing it for?
You ain't gonna eat it.
We're not gonna eat it. What she want to smell. So okay, give me some of that.
You like, I'm going home.
I'm going
with
home.
a basket full of coriander.
Yes.
Coriander. I don't even know how you say that. Collard greens.
Yes, yes.
Turnip greens. What?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
As she started to slow down
Mm-hmm.
and transition to maybe not being able to get out of the bed or maybe not being able to communicate with you, how did you manage internally? Maybe you didn't manage.
I don't think that I did.
Okay.
You know, in hindsight, you know, hindsight is always better or whatever. But in the moments of that, you just go through it, and you don't really process. You can't assess it at the time that you're experiencing it. So I just would say this was a bad day. This
Okay.
wasn't such a great day, you know, or and just have those. She had a one-off today, or those kinds of things, and then just kind of go with it. And a beautiful thing, because we had such a bond, those kind of moments where it was you didn't know what to do.
Right.
They were kind of fleeting, because then she'll come back to herself, and then it's me here,
Right.
and so then me and her would come back without like
That's
what we
right.
do. So
Okay.
yeah, but
Did you end up having to take a little brown look at night after that? I did.
a little.
Okay. Well, I didn't. I was
Okay.
just trying to ease into
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Remy Martin 1738
well.
is what got me
Well, I'm gonna
through.
tell you that Wooford.
Okay.
I like a little Wooford.
The Wooford made it work.
The Wooford made it work.
Listen, ain't nothing wrong with it.
Splash of ginger beer.
You got.
Yeah.
You do like
I
ginger.
like it.
Y'all, he just went and bought $700 worth of ginger from
It's-
the food truck lady right outside the Alzheimer's walk. And that's fine. It was his money. I didn't see him do anything illegal to get it. I said I didn't see it, and it's fine. Either way, I might have to stop
Stay
by
out
your
my business,
house,
Jay. Stay
okay?
out my business.
And get some of that ginger with that splash, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I've heard this many times. When you've been so deeply entrenched into giving care to a family member, and then with you, it's you and your grandmama. Y'all been thick thieves, and now y'all become one pea in the pod.
Yes.
Then she leaves Earth in a physical sense. All of a sudden, there's a lot of time
Yeah.
open for you.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a lot more money.
Yeah.
You can leave St. Louis if you want to. What was that modification of life like for you? How did you feel? What did you do? Was it like, oh shit, I don't know what to do with myself?
Oh wow, that was really, really good, because really good question, because I had come to St. Louis 8 years earlier, and I had come because she had a slip and fall, and it was nothing to do with anything about her having dementia, because she didn't
Okay.
have dementia at that time. It was just a slip and fall injury. And I stayed in the house with her for about a year, and then I got in my own space, my own house. They gave me my own house. But when we never did really get the kind of chance to talk to about my father. My father was also in her house. I told you that I had brought her to my house.
Right.
But my dad was living with her at her house, and so he stayed there. My father ended up dying 5 days before my grandmother.
Shut up,
So,
everybody. Wait a
yes,
minute now.
yes.
You done buried the lead. You done buried the lead. Not 5 days.
5
and
days.
in her house.
In her house.
Your daddy, which is what makes her your grandmama.
Correct.
Okay, like you can't get to her
Without him. Right, right.
Damn it.
Yes. So,
Had he been ill? Kinda, or
kind of.
it was a surprise.
It was.
Okay.
It really, really was. It really was. And as a matter of fact, that our last conversation was, I mean, I knew I was taking care of both of them. She was the more urgent, the priority. But we knew that she was going to transition.
Yeah.
So I was talking to him, like, okay, I can't be in St. Louis. I've grown this place. Like, listen, I love you, Daddy, but you got to pack a bag and come with me.
That's right.
So I was like, look.
When grandmama
decide
decided to go, me and you gonna
gotta
leave too.
Right. So let me and right now I'm not working like overnight. I'm gonna leave that job because I can't be in St. Louis anyway. It was
That's right.
it was just a opportunity to employment just so I can have some money, some haircut money. That's what
There
my
we
grandmama
go.
say. You need some haircut money,
That's
boy.
right. My grandmama used to say something for a cold Coca-Cola.
A cold Coca-Cola.
Cold in a bottle. In a bottle, baby. If you had enough money
But I know that's right.
for a cold Coca-Cola, not a Coke, a
Coca-Cola.
then your life is fine.
Absolutely.
All
Absolutely.
right. So you said, all right, Dad, we're going to have to leave.
So
then.
we're going to have to leave. So this.
What did he say to that?
Janae, this was the most amazing conversation. Our last conversation that Sunday, Easter morning. I had gotten up early and I got up real early. Remember, I told you that I would go overnight or whatever because she could stay down. I gotten up really early so that I could go have breakfast with him for Easter and then be back by the time she get up.
You better be a double
we
decker
gotta
sandwich.
this thing. Yes, shake it and bake it.
Right.
So we go have breakfast, come back, I get in front of the house, we having this conversation. We talking about, the transition. And I was like, listen, is there any place that you've read about? My dad's the avid reader, that you read or that you've seen or you saw on TV or somewhere that you want to go? Just think of a place, any place that you want to go, and let's do it. We just gonna do that. We gonna start it out like that. We won't move. We just gonna go and we gonna explore wherever the place that is that you want to explore. And because I had to kind of like.
You are leaving me breathless at the way you were loving on your family. Now you keep talking, but you got me fucked up. Keep on.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Because I don't, when you in it, you don't think of it like that. You just think of it like these are the things that I have to do to survive, to make it work. I knew that I couldn't.
Everybody don't think that way. And I'm just saying, because you were putting them first.
Yeah. But they have been putting me first for so long. Like Janae, really and truly, that lady loved the.
I know you spoiled. You ain't got to tell me.
Listen. And I don't want to say it like that, but like.
You spoiled. It's fine.
I love her. She loved me. yeah. So.
So you said think of somewhere. Did he ever say anything?
He said, okay, I'm gonna think about it. Now this is Sunday. Jahmell, I get my money, my check on Tuesday. Okay?
Okay.
And then when I get my money, I want you to take me clothes shopping. You always looking good. I want you to take me clothes shopping.
I know that's right.
I said, all right, listen, I got him on the hook. I got him. I'm about to reel this thing in.
About to reel this big one in.
Tuesday come.
Okay.
He didn't call.
Oh, shit.
So I said, you know what? Okay. He probably went and got some liquor, and he in the house by himself now. He kicking it. He kicking it. Whatever he doing.
Got that air on cool because Easter is hot.
Yeah. Well, in St. Louis, it's a little.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah. So he so that was Tuesday. He didn't call. Wednesday, I forgot to call him.
Okay.
Thursday, I called a couple times Thursday. He didn't respond, and I got caught up that day with my grandmother and some stuff or whatever, and I went to work that night. But Friday had come. Oh, Miss Tommy called me Friday morning while I was at work.
Here we come, y'all.
Yes,
back
okay.
to Miss Tommy. Everybody need a Miss
Miss
Tommy.
Tommy called me Friday morning. My grandmother had gotten up and went to the front porch and opened the door. She did, I don't know if she went out or not or whatever, but my door was open. So that's why Miss Tommy called and said, the door is open. What's going on? Mm-hmm. So it was like 6 something or whatever. So I was just about to get off at 7. So I come home or whatever. And then I get her, take care of her, get her down, get her stable and stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. The day got away from me. And later on that night, I was thinking about, I ain't talked to my daddy. He want me to show. Like, so am I going to do this tomorrow, Saturday? We going to make this a part of the Saturday tour with my grandma?
Yeah, we going, right. I'm going to have to go to the mall
and the grocery place.
And the grocery store, right.
So, Friday night, about 8 o'clock, I leave my house and I go over to their house. And I drove, and I got in front of the house, and I see that the door is open, and I see that it's a lot of mail. Like, so she had the screen door where the screen door had the mail thing. Yeah. So her real door was, the real door was open.
Ajar.
But yeah, ajar, but the screen door was locked. But you could see all the mail. And honestly, I knew. I knew it. My heart sunk. Now, we talked about how I might be brave in some moments. In that moment, I was not brave. I could not go in the house and see my dad. So I called my cousins,
I know that's right. Get y'all's raggedy ass over here. It's time for y'all to do
Look,
something.
look, the straights. Look, y'all talking about this? What the gays? The straights, come do this.
This some straight shit.
That's some straight
This some
shit.
straight shit over
Have
here.
it.
We party and eat and drink.
Right.
This dying shit, that's for y'all.
Yeah, come here. Come on.
I'm gonna be gay if that's what happens.
Come on.
Look, I'd rather be with the party and the drinking. I don't want to be with the go find that
Go
dead
find
people.
Oh.
Did they come?
Yeah, he came.
Oh,
My
that
cousin
was
came. My
nice.
cousin Corey came. And he went in and then my other cousin came and they went in and everything. I never did go in. And they came out together and then they just hugged me and they just start crying. They hugged and I was like, she's like, I'm so sorry, and all that, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, okay. Y'all stay here and deal with this or whatever, because my grandmama still is at my house, so I gotta go back.
By herself.
Yeah, by herself. I gotta go.
Right.
So I went home, and then I guess after the ambulance had did whatever at the house, they both came over to my house, and we had a couple drinks. And then she was like, "You gonna tell her?" And I was like, "It's no sense of telling her.
I'm with you
Like,
on
come
that.
on. Like,
Why?
Yeah,
Yeah.
why?" So yeah.
She may have known. That might have been why she got up and opened the door.
Maybe.
I don't know nothing
You just
about it,
never
but I've
know.
heard people say
Yes.
that people can feel stuff,
Yes.
and that's her son.
Yep. And that was her,
Okay.
her favorite son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And well, yeah. And then look, we don't know if he ain't stopped by the house before he went on upstairs.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna just put it like that.
Absolutely.
He might have. When your grandmother passed, did you know? All right, I'm about to get up out of St. Louis. That's it.
I know.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
I know.
I love it.
I know.
love it. And you
Yeah.
took care of yourself and you went on and got. How long did it take you to leave?
A month, 6 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And I'm pointing that out because I want to congratulate you on having the courage
Oh,
and the
thank you.
commitment to stick to what you originally said.
Mm-hmm.
As a care advocate and in this caregiving community, we can have grand ideas of what we will do the moment our loved one is no longer a human being. But then life happens and you're sad or you're depressed or the money don't look right or other people in the family like, well, don't go here, I need you to do this. And before you know it, you look around, 2, 3, 4 years have passed and you haven't moved on to regain your life.
Right.
So I want to congratulate you for being so thoughtful, so intentional, and for choosing you. Like for a number of years, you were very clearly choosing your grandmother. And then now she might have made you choose you. She might have got up there and told Jesus, like, listen here, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and make that boy get up out of St. Louis as fast as you can. So I hope in any of the look back and the reflection that you are able to say, not only did I take good care of her, when the time was appropriate, I turned that love inward and took care of me.
I think I'm doing that now.
Okay.
I know that I'm doing that now.
All right.
Initially, that's not what happened.
Okay.
Initially, I knew I knew I was suffocating in St. Louis. Okay. So Atlanta I was educated here. I came to age of here. So, and it has always been vibrant and good for me, for my soul here, always.
Yes.
But I knew I was getting it back here, but I was like, okay, take your time and do it. Well, Janae, a lot of stuff, like my grandmother was the person that I was taking care of, but there was 8 deaths in my family in this year. My father started off, then my next was my grandmother, but then I had this cousin, which is the craziest stuff. She was a caregiver. She was in New York. She had just come to St. Louis just to take care of her mama and got sick. She asked me, she was an artist in New York. She asked me, she never did make it like kind of big, but at the end of her life, she started getting all of these inquiries, the Met, the Studio Museum of Harlem, all these stuff. And they started to want to come, they came into the house, get into the artwork. So she asked me to help to catalog her work.
Okay.
I promised her that I would. I promised her I would. I promised her I would. I moved to Atlanta and I started getting my life together.
Okay.
July 3rd, she died.
Ah.
Now, so we got April 5th. I'm sorry, April 10th, my dad. April 15th, my grandmother.
Tax day. That's
Tax day, right?
That sucks.
And then July 3rd, this
Okay.
cousin Sandra.
Okay.
And in between that, I moved to Atlanta. So
Okay.
I'm starting up trying to get myself.
Trying.
So after that, I got scared. I just started going to work. Just got me a
Okay.
couple jobs, and I just started working.
That was your coping.
That was my coping thing.
Like in that way, it's a distraction.
Yeah, you don't
Go
have to
work,
think about stuff.
I got something to do. I got
Yep.
somewhere to be.
Yep.
And they not gonna ask me about anybody in my family.
Yep.
I witnessed that, and I also lived that. That's how I ultimately got into comedy, which is crazy enough.
Really?
I said I know I need to do something to stop
Thinking.
thinking and dwelling on my reality.
Mhm.
Let me go somewhere where don't nobody know me. They ain't gonna ask about my mom. They gonna ask about my daddy. They gonna ask how I'm doing. They don't know, and I
Right.
ain't gonna tell them. I'm
Right.
gonna just show up
And do my.
and do my thing,
Yep.
and then go home and then show back up.
Right.
And so I fully understand what it is you're saying. This has been an amazing conversation with you.
Thank you, Janae.
I really mean that.
Yeah,
And
this is you. Well, you know what? I'm so honored and thankful to be able to do this with you
thank
because
you.
I've watched this before with my grandmother as well. And yes, like I've been following. So I've known you.
Yeah.
But then I kind of did know you,
That's
but I
right.
was still following you. I was still following you. So this is
listen.
full circle.
Absolutely. And I'm going to say how we met, which is one of my dearest friends, one of my Neos, Howard Delta. I'm her dean.
Yes.
Grew up with you.
Yes.
Camille Young.
Camille Young.
And so my dad wrote his autobiography and went on a book tour. He had a book signing in Brooklyn.
Yes.
You happened to be
in New York
in
at the
New
time.
York visiting Camille.
Yep.
You came, met my dad.
Yep.
We hung out. We kicked it New York style.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then you ended up also being really, really close with one of my line sisters. So it has been really crazy to see how we have just been kind of merging and meeting and merging and meeting. And then we both find out we are knee deep in this caregiving thing. And how can we get through it? I've always been so taken with your vibrancy.
Oh, thank you.
Okay,
Thank
with
you.
the amount of laughter and the quick wit that you have and that you spread. The world needs more of it.
Oh,
And so
thanks.
I was so grateful that you agreed to be on the podcast because to a point that you made a little earlier, a lot of men don't want to talk about it. If they have the stamina to actually become a caregiver, that's already rare.
Yes.
And now you want me to talk out loud
About it,
it?
yes,
No,
yes,
I'm not. Ain't
yes.
nobody doing all that.
Yeah.
And so I'm grateful to you. This will encourage countless men to be more vocal about their
I'm
stories.
hoping so.
Yeah, that's right. Get it up.
Yeah.
Y'all, for
It's a
anybody who can't
mosquito.
see, he is wisping mosquitoes from around me.
Yes,
'Cause that's
come
what
on.
you do, right?
Yes, like, we don't protect the baby. Protect the baby.
I love it. Okay, so before we get out of here, is there one thing you can think of that you would share with the new caregiver? I call them the newbies.
Okay.
Right? And my term is a snuggle up.
Mm-hmm.
What I consider a snuggle up is that thing that you might not really want to do it, but you know if you just go on and swaddle up, snuggle up to it, life is going to be better. It's going to feel comfortable later. You're going to need that thing. Is there something that you could share as a personal snuggle up to tell new caregivers, hey, if you do this or if you consider this, your caregiving journey might be a little easier. It might go a little smoother.
I think think about all of the assistants that you can employ and kind of write yourself a list and your be very mindful about your support group.
Okay.
And every now and again go hang out.
Go ahead.
Go hang out.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay.
More than okay. It's needed. It's needed.
I
Yes.
love it. This was needed.
Yes.
Thank you for buttoning that up so good,
You know.
baby.
Thank
This
you,
thing
love.
was
Thank
good.
you.
We are shoulder
Yes,
shimmy and
yes,
thumbs
yes,
down
yes.
for everybody that's listening.
Thank you for the work that you do. Like, Janae, I think that, I love the podcast. I love the community that you work with. I love the demographic. And I love the seriousness of what you talk about and what our experiences are. This is not for the faint of heart.
No.
It's not for the faint of heart.
Not at
So,
all.
and just to know that there's some other people out there that's going through the same kind of things that you are going through and got to make these appointments, got to make the food, got to clean the bed,
Right.
got to wash the clothes because
Yes.
we had some accidents last
Yes.
so all of the stuff. And some kind of way you make it feel like it's not, you'll be okay. I know it's overwhelming, but you'll be fine.
You'll be
You can
okay.
get through this.
Yeah, the rest of us did
Yes.
or are.
Are. So, I am grateful to you for that.
Absolutely, baby.
Yes.
Well,
thank
we'll
you.
have you back sometime soon.
Please.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Janae.
The snuggle up. Y'all getting one day, one big, fat, juicy, concise one. It doesn't matter how much you plan, how much education, how many contacts, how much money, how much desire or drive that you have. When somebody you love is in need, your heart is gonna bubble up. And if you are like our guest today, intuition tells you you don't have a choice. So why fight it? That's a big deal to me. If more of us could lean into where life and the universe gives us a pivot, you may not have planned it, but it is better for you. Jet let us know today that he feels better because of the way he cared for his grandmother. What was extremely touching to me is not once did he say what I didn't get to do, what I turned away from, what I had to sacrifice. He only talked about how much she poured into him, so it was only right that he do it back for her. So it didn't matter that he had been in LA and New York and doing all this stuff in politics and entertainment. In the end, when grandmama needed him, that's where he was. And where she went on to no longer be human, he picked back up wherever life needed him to be. So that's it, people. If we could stress a little less, just look forward to whatever's next. Don't worry about 10 years from now. Who the hell knows where any of us will be? Thank you for tuning in. I mean, really, 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 thank you so very much for tuning in. Whether you're watching this on YouTube or if you're listening on your favorite podcast audio platform. Either way, wherever you are, subscribe. Come back. That's the way you gonna know when we do something next. Y'all know how it is. I'm Jay Smiles. I might just drop something hot in the middle of the night.